who I was supposed to be the guest speaker at Allen Central High School during Black History Month, much like what I'm doing here tonight. When I got there, I learned that I was banned. Banned was the word that the newspaper was speaking. And let me tell you what happened at Allen Central. Allen Central High School last year played a small school by the name of David School, a basketball game. Allen Central's mascot is a Confederate flag and a soldier.
I've seen that.
The coach, Ned Pilsendorf, a Yankee transplant who was a volunteer coach for the school, claimed that one of the black players was on the free throw line shooting free throws, and that when he was shooting the free throws, that the people in the stands taunted the young black player while he was shooting the free throws. So this year, his school was going to boycott the game. Well, the school board said, "Oh, wait a minute, hold it. You don't have the authority to do that. You must play the game." Now, I'm here on the same night that this game is supposed to be played. They barred the press, the staff, and the students from coming in the game. Well, when it came to come to find out, by the Sons of Confederate Veterans did an investigation. The young black man said, "This is a lie. I never even was on the free throw." They made the whole thing up. I was never on the free throw line that whole night. The whole team, and then the whole team said, "We never wanted to boycott the game. It was a lie." Now, you have to understand that. There's a case, Castellini, that says you just can't arbitrarily ban the flag or any school unless there's some disruption. This man went about his business. "Oh, the reason why we locked the doors is because the black community is going to be up in arms, it's going to be violence." The black community, I've said on a radio station just like I am now, most of those black folks who called in said, "We don't know what that man is even talking about." It got so bad, I started writing a letter, because I am chairman of the board of advisors, emeritus of the Southern Legal Resource Center, and we primarily handle most of the cases violations against the flag. I started writing this letter to the Kentucky State Attorney General about what was going on. The next day I came in, and the administrator said, "HK, you need to hold that letter up." And I said, "Why?" He said, "Because the assistant coach on the basketball team is the wife of the Attorney General that you're writing out." No, you know what I mean? What are we saying here? What's going on here? No, now I've got to write to the United States Attorney, and I very well am looking for some kind of reply from him the day I walk back into my office, which is tomorrow. I want to know what he said, because I want to know what laws were broken, what United States laws, but the very disruption that you're talking about is being created by a man that's supposed to be a coach and who's a member of the Bar Association. Much like Mr.
Morris Dees and such.
Well, like that gentleman over there with the Duke lacrosse case.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
You know that this is a lie. And here you are, an officer of the court, and you're the one that's creating the disruption. And secondly, I want to know about this man, because here I have a newly formed company. Part of what I do, the resources I do to even be around here, is through speaking. Now, you're banning me from speaking? I want to know why you're banning me from speaking. And for how long is this ban in, and what are the reasons for it?
Sure.
So I'm looking very much forward to putting a little Southern gripping on some folks right
Well, HK, listen, one more thing before we go, because you're going to go play some golf this afternoon.
That's right. I wish you could come and go with me.
And I wish I could also, but I've got a fellow coming in I'm going to do an interview with on the national ID card that they're trying to force down everybody's throat.
That's a good one, too.
And it's going to be sensitive. And, the other thing I found, I got a lady coming in this afternoon that almost all these lawyers that you and I are talking about, none of them have a proper oath of office on file. That's something that you might want to research.
Morris Dees came to Western Carolina University, Southern Poverty Law Center, and said, he took dogging out my flag because I was standing outside. He said this: the only reason, how he got his license is that he was a white man. When he graduated from school, he never took the bar license. I find that interesting, how a man could go into court and win as many cases he's won in court and continue to practice law and to tell me that he never took the bar exam. And he said this in front of all the folks there. And these are the people who continue to dog out the Southland of America, who lead the charge.
Absolutely.
So it should be interesting.
Now, we're doing the Confederate license plate coming up.
Yes.
And that's one of the things that you're parading for, you're stomping for?
It's one of the things I'm stomping for, and I'm very sad that I did not get. I had a planned march here that was from Palatka to Tallahassee, and not able to do that. I look very much forward to confabulating with the citizens on the way, but we're fighting very hard about that.
One of the things that I noticed, and then we'll conclude this, I suppose, the Southern Poverty Law Center and some of these other groups, they're proactive. I find that most of our groups are reactive.
Absolutely, that's sad.
And if it's like if you wanted to play football and you made up your mind you were only going to play defense, and every time you took the ball from the other team, you gave it back because you only want to play defense.
Amen.
Eventually, you're going to lose the game because you made up your mind that you're not going to score.
That's right.
And they only got to score once. And that's what I see, and I think this 501c3 thing that's crippled many organizations out there, at least in their own minds, and they've become so politically correct that they're no practical good in the long run because they just raise it. You don't want to lose your tax exempt status now, do you?
Don't that well, it comes into play. NAACP.
They have it too.
Organization.
But they're proactive.
They're proactive and they ignore it all the time.
And what we need to do, I think, HK, and I'm not speaking for the Sons of Confederate Veterans, I'm speaking for myself, I think we need to become proactive. I think we need to be able to sit back and go, you know what, I'm going to take a shot now.
I love you.
We need to take a shot. I love you too.
God bless you.
God bless you.
It's about the Sons of Confederate Veterans. Even though it's a heritage organization,
yes, sir.
It is a place that these babies look to all the time and beat up. And
I'm talking about whipping.
God bless the Sons of Confederate Veterans for allowing me the opportunity to have a forum to fight.
That's it.
And I love the organization very much.
We need to pray for them because some of these stances they are taking, they are going to be attacked.
All the time.
And they're going to be forced into a position where they're going to have to make some decisions too.
In Dixieland, we'll
take our stand to live and die in Dixie.
Amen.
God bless. Thank you, HK.
All right.
Yes, sir.